In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a wave transition inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. So let's get into it. So once you're inside of Adobe Premiere Pro and you've got two video clips on your timeline like this, so make sure they're sitting next to each other. And once they're like this, we can just begin by creating a brand new color matte. So we'll go into the Project tab, go New Item, or alternatively you can right click, and we'll go New Item, Color Matte. Press OK on this, and then from here you just want to go ahead and select the color of your choice. So if we're doing a liquid/wave transition, we'll go ahead and select a nice soft blue. Press OK, we'll call this Blue Matte, and we'll drag that onto Video Layer 2. There you go, like so. Now from here we're just going to zoom out. So at the moment we're set to fit, but we'll go to 50. Then we'll go to Scale, and we'll increase the scale of this to somewhere around here. So in this example, it's about 200%. Then we'll go to Opacity, select the Free Draw Bezier or the Pen tool, and we'll just go ahead and create a new point in the top left corner. Then we'll move over to the right, hold down when you're creating this point and pull this across to create this curved edge. Then we'll move across and do the same, move across, same thing again, and we'll do the right corner. Then we'll go down to the bottom right corner, and we'll do the same thing again. So go across, hold down, and move the cursor. So move it like this to create this curved edge. Move across, do the same. Move across, do the same thing again. Bottom left, and then back up to the top left. So as you can see, we've got this wiggly line at the top and at the bottom. So from here, what we're going to do is go to the point where these two clips match. So here. Then we're going to go back 5 keyframes to the left. And we're going to create a brand new keyframe on the position. And we'll move the position down like so. Then we'll go to that center point again, and then we'll go 5 keyframes to the right. And we'll pull that up. So we're pulling this up like so. So when we play this back, you can see this is our transition. At the moment, it is way too fast. So we'll go to that center point. Then we'll go to that first keyframe, go back another 5 keyframes. So back another 5. Drag that to there. We'll go to that second one and go to the right another 5. There you go, like so. We'll play this back, and that's much better. Now, when we're looking at this, you can actually see that the edges of this wave transition are a little bit soft. So in order to get rid of that, we just want to go into our mask 1, mask feather, and we'll pull that down to 0. And if we check that back, you can see that creates a nice hard edge. At the moment, I'm on a paused resolution of 1/4, but when I switch that to full, you can really see that sharp line there. Now that looks great, but the problem is there's not really any fluidity. There's no movement to that transition. These should be moving up and down as if it was water. So in order to do that, we're going to go into mask 1. We'll go to the first keyframe on the position. We'll zoom out, so we'll go to 25%, and as you can see at the moment the mask looks like this. So we'll create a brand new keyframe on mask path, then we'll go to that second keyframe, create another keyframe on the mask path, we'll go back to that first one, select the mask, and we're just going to change this. So we'll move this one down, and we might have to change this, move this one up, and we'll have to pull these across, then we'll pull this one down. And when we play this back, you'll notice that's actually now moving, like so. Of course, if you wanted that to be more dramatic, then you can always just push these up at the top as well. So when we play this back, you get this effect. Now the problem is we've still got the same problem on the bottom. The bottom is not moving, so we'll go to that last keyframe, so here, and we'll move this bottom one up, move this top one down, this bottom one up again. And now when we zoom back into fit and we play this transition back, you can see we've got this really nice wave transition, although this keyframe is a little bit too harsh, as you can see. So in order to smooth that out, I'm just going to go into that mask, and I'm just going to pull this handle over to the right, and I'll pull the left handle over to the left as well. So as you can see, that smoothed that out as well. And there you go, that is the wave transition, or the liquid transition, essentially now complete. If you wanted, you can always go ahead and make a copy of that. So we'll hold Option and drag that blue matte up, Or alternatively, you can just go Command C or Control C, move over, Command V or Control V to copy and paste. We'll move this first layer over to the left by 3 frames and drag that over. Then we'll go into Effects, search for Tint, T-I-N-T, drop tint onto the bottom layer. We'll map the black to a bright blue, so somewhere here, it's basically white. Copy this hex code here, press OK, and then we'll go map white 2 down here. We'll select the white box, copy that code in, and when we play this back, you can see we've got this multi-layered wave transition now taking place. So you can see, there you go, you've got this wave layer taking place. And if you wanted, you can always go ahead and move those keyframes as well. So if we select mask 1, we can always just budge these across and change the shape of this. So we'll move this one up like so. And when we play this back, there you go, you can see that bottom layer is doing something a little bit different to the darker blue layer. And there you go. That is how you do the wave or the liquid wave transition inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate your support, and hopefully I will see you on a future video. See you there.